top three for tonight: Sammy Swindell, Jerry Coons Jr., and Nick Knepper. Fire away, guys. Gals.
Yeah, so where is he at? He's on
Well,
the
Sammy,
bus.
John's the one who normally asks all the questions.
No, Sammy, were you running your car full bore, or were you just saving a little bit?
I was actually just kind of cruising along there, just trying to, make decent laps and not make any mistakes. So definitely wasn't hustling it, but there's a penalty some if you think the penalty is bigger than if you did make a mistake than maybe being cautious like it was. So it worked out. I played it right, so we got the win.
This is the same car you ran 2 years ago?
Same car, same motor I run 10 years ago.
And you smiled about that. About halfway through the race, Coons come up on you. You think he was going to get by you? He come up on the inside of you. Did you get to see him?
I seen a car down there. I wasn't sure which guy it was, but just got held up in traffic. I mean, as soon as I caught that first car, he went in and pushed really kind of parked. So, I mean, if somebody was a corner straightaway or more back, they'd be right on us, right away. And it was the same. I didn't want to give it away. They were going to have to take it. So I was able to run. Just be cautious. I mean, that'll get you. You got to finish to win. So, even like the one car spun up there, it was like, oh, I hope there's room between him and the wall. I was too far along. I couldn't turn the other way. So I was able to snake through there. But just like last year, I was trying to be cautious, and one guy ran up on the wall and took the other, took all three of us out. But yeah, you never know what's going to happen here. I mean, it's so tight, things can change really quick. But I've already found it. If I can just start in the main, I've got a chance. So that's all I need. And I won the race on Tuesday. We were locked in again, so just didn't want to throw it away. I mean, even if I was second or third, it was still locked in. But there wasn't no sense just beating myself up. Trying to go as fast as I could go, and then Lane and Emma would have been mad.
You mentioned lap traffic. I'll ask all three drivers. We've been quite a while on the green there for a while. How big an issue was lap traffic as you were coming through there?
Well, it was tough, because it was just the competition was so big that if you got up against it too soon, and when you get slowed down, you need to be able to run the line you need to run. And I would run up on them, and that's not a good place to have to get out of the throttle and then you slide up against it, and because the right rear's out further than the front. You hit it and the front gets up there, and then you're actually pointing to the right, so it's hard to get back. And so it was. You just have to be careful.
The other two gentlemen, Chase and Sammy, were you having a lot of issues dealing with that, getting around them?
Yeah, I mean, that's the only reason, like I said, I caught Sammy that one time. I wasn't too far back, but he got held up on a lap car, so I just kind of picked another lane to, went to the bottom. But I think we each kind of got held up at certain times, and then Nick I got held up. Nick got kind of closer. I saw him on the outside there once, and so, like I said, you kind of want to be cautious at the same time. You don't want to get through them, but at the same time, you got to be cautious because you don't want to. You're in the top three. You're locked in. You don't want to park in the corner. So, some of the guys were okay for the most part, but just had to kind of catch them at the right time.
Nick?
I'm still fairly new to this lap traffic game, and you get behind Sammy Swindell and Jerry Coons Jr. and just watch the art happen, and just kind of try and pick a line where they just picked, and try and duplicate it.
Sammy, how much this is kind of a unique situation as a dad. You're Miller's defending champion. Have you talked much about this race this year? Is there much of any kind of father-son rivalry going into this?
No.
Just another race?
Just another. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be locked in too, but he still needs to get the job done so he can start start up near the front and give himself a better chance. But you never know what's going to happen. He's got the same car he had last year, and he should do well. But you never know the circumstances. Just even like our draw and being in an early heat and being in the back, but it didn't lay out where I could win. So people were, well, I'm not as good as I was. Well, it's just that I didn't have the opportunity. And I guess you could see the difference in the qualifier that we just breezed right through there and took off. So really didn't do much to the car all night. So we just changed a few things when the track changed some. So but he's just gotta earn his way. So it's just another guy. I mean, it'd be nice to be able to race with him and us start up front. We thought. I was hoping that would have happened last year, but
It looked like it was gonna.
it probably should have. I got within a lap or so, but I've been on probably every aspect or whatever you want to call it situation. I've won. I've been taken out. I've been from the back to the front. Just kind of all the circumstances. So anything can happen. We got a couple of good cars, and all we got to do is just finish the race. And that's what I told him last year. I said, if you can just get through the first half, you'll be one of the fastest cars at the end. And he fell back a little bit until he really got his feet for what he was doing, and then he took off.
Nick, your dad, Steve, is a 9-time starter here, and this is your first start. You feel this might be the momentum it takes to get you into what Steve has done? 9 starts here out of 25.
It's tough to get compared to my old man. I mean, it's the same way with Kevin and his old man. I've grown up and watched Jerry and just everybody else run, and for me, it's awesome to sit up on the table with these two guys. And my dad, I think his best finish was 4th here, and I think Sammy ran 3rd that year. It's just awesome. I really don't. I'm not thinking towards the future. I'm thinking about Saturday night and what I'm doing tonight.
Alrighty, picture.